Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk a little bit about these drones and these UFOs or whatever these things are flying over New Jersey and California and Wisconsin and all over the place. This is my take on all this. You know, all of them are saying that they're drones, and I'm very familiar with drones. I have a drone. I flew it quite often. I understand the maneuvers of them. And my thinking is this. A lot of people are saying there's something from outer space, or there's something from our oceans, or something like this. You know, realistically, the technology that they would have doesn't line up for what we're seeing. First of all, they're not going to sit up there and have all these lights on blinking like a Christmas tree. It's just not going to happen. And then some people say, well, they do that because they want to be seen. Then go land in front of the White House on the lawn if that's the case. Me owning a drone, my colors on my drone are red and green. They flash just like that. If this is something from another world or another dimension, they're not going to have lights flashing and blaring, and here I am, look at me. Such a small little technology, you know. First of all, you at least think they would have LED lights or something, right? And so my take on that, this is not some kind of a spaceship of some sort, and, you know, people are hopeful thinking that. I would like to see that too. I think that'd be exciting for the world. But it's not. And then people say, well, what about the orbs? What about these orbs we see? The circling orbs are, you know what, with my experience with cameras and GoPros and just different things like that, a little experience that I have, I could look at a star and focus off on it and make it look like an orb. I can make any light look like an orb if I go out of focus with it. And it's going to look just like these things they're calling orbs. But once you get the sharp contrast in it, it becomes what you really see. So I don't go with that either, you know. Now, are there things in the world that possibly could be from our oceans or from another planet? Yeah, everything's possible. But this thing that we're seeing right now, I just don't believe it. I think it's something with the government. It's either something they're testing or something they have that's looking for something, or something in that, because it just doesn't make sense to me, especially being a drone flyer myself. Again, I just don't see them, whatever it is, having flashing lights on them like a drone would have. You know, if they were going to be around, they're going to be doing something, they would at least have the lights off. They wouldn't be sitting there, look at us, we're here. It makes no sense to me. And that's kind of my take on that. It seems a little ridiculous. People are making all these stories up, and now everywhere you look, people are, you know, photoshopping things and AI, you know, different videos, and, you know, you don't know what's real anymore. But the ones that the news have taken and stuff, they look like flying drones, and they're saying, well, you know, they're the size of SUVs. Yeah, it's possible. If it's the government's, it's possible. But I also know what's possible is that if I have a background of something with my drone, say I'm over in them woods and I'm flying it at night, it's hard to tell how big my drone is. My drone's under a foot, square by square, under a foot. You know, and I could say, oh, look at, you know, and I could easily come right here where I'm at, fly my drone up in there, put it online and say, they're in Michigan also. Come on, people, get realistic. Are we that shallow-minded, you know, of this stuff? Let's get smarter than that. Now, is it something? Yeah, it's something. Is it something from out of this world? Probably not. I wish it was. I think that would be exciting. But realistically, it's not. If it's anything, it's of the government. And here's another thing. Well, it could be from Russia or China or Iran. If it was, it would be brought down. 100% our government would have that thing gone. So it's not. And when you hear the news conferences, Well, we don't know what it is. It's undecided. Yeah, they do. They know what it is. We spend trillions of dollars on defense, and we don't know what a damn little drone is? Really? No, it's not like that. Let's get real. Come on. And I don't know, when I put this on, there may be an answer to all of it by then. Or maybe I'm wrong and it is something from another dimension. But I'm almost 99% sure it's not from Russia or China or Iran or any of that. I think it's something the government has. They're checking on something. It could have some kind of technology on it that's looking for something. And it's something they don't want to say what it is. It could be something as simple as that. But we will get answers somewhere. And I think a lot of you are going to be disappointed when you get that. But on the other hand, it's wrong that they're not letting the public know, because you have a lot of people out here who have such shallow minds that they're thinking the worst. They're worrying about something they really don't have to really worry about, I feel. That's my take on it. And I'm going to stay with that. And I don't mean to be negative with this, but let's get real. Let's get realistic. You know? So, until next time, God bless.